Hello friends, good evening, welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for Foundation, EAP Set, K Set and also JEE. So let us continue our discussion on polynomials. Till now we have completed all the concepts and questions related to NCERT, okay, NCERT polynomials, and the optional exercise, that is cubic polynomials, that is not there in your syllabus, it's only optional, but I have given a brief introduction when it comes to cubic polynomials, when it comes to what is a cubic polynomial, what do you mean by sum of the zeros, okay, sum of the zeros, product of sum of the zeros taken at 2 at a time, okay, sum of the product of zeros taken 2 at a time, and also product of the zeros. All these things we have done. Now in this class what we will do is we will start solving the questions. Like I told you, after NCERT we will be solving the questions from reference books. Let us start with R.S. Agarwal, important questions, then we will go for R.D. Sharma and some other reference book, and later we will be solving previous year questions, and also along with that we will be solving case study based questions, very important. Got it? So this is the most important session apart from NCERT. NCERT it would have been covered in most of your schools, but reference book they might have not covered most schools. So please pay attention and listen to the class, and we will be solving very good questions when it comes to R.S. Agarwal, R.D. Sharma, EduCard and other books. Okay, now we will be solving questions from here. R.S. Agarwal. Okay, so first question that we have is that is we have to find the zeros of the given polynomial and also establish the relation between zeros and coefficient. That is what we did in NCERT exercise 1.2. Similar way we have to do it here. So the first question that they have given is what? X square plus 3x minus 10. So let us start, friends. That is what the first question that they have given is x square plus 3x minus 10. Okay, this is the polynomial they have given. Okay, this is the polynomial that they have given. For this we have to find the zeros and establish the relation between zeros and coefficient and also verify them, okay, which we have done in the initial classes, right? Like that we have to solve these questions. Now first of all, first step is what? I have to equate this to 0. Now by splitting the middle term I have to find the factors of this quadratic equation. Now it becomes an equation. If I equate a polynomial to 0, it becomes an equation. By splitting the middle term, what I will get? This is product is minus 10 and sum is plus 3. So that I can write it as what? I can write it as x square plus 5x, okay, minus 2x. This is 5 2s are 10 minus 10. This will become, this is equal to 0. All right. See, I can write it as minus 10 can be written as what? Plus 5 minus 2. Okay. 5 2s are 5 into minus 2 is minus 10. But what about this one? Sum 5 plus minus 2. That is, it will become plus 3. Okay. That is what I have done here. Now what is left? It becomes easy now. The same procedure we have to follow. What I have to do? I have to take x common, x into x plus 5 minus 2 into x plus 5. That is equal to what? That is equal to 0, right? Now what I should take? I should take common things, x plus 5, then I have to take x minus 2. This I got it equal to 0. Now I got what? We have to find the values of x. X will be equal to what? X will be equal to x plus 5 will be equal to 0. That means what? X will be equal to minus 5, and here x will be equal to 2. So let me take alpha is equal to minus 5 and beta is equal to 2. Alpha is equal to minus 5 and beta is equal to 2. Now we have to do what? Relation between zeros and coefficients. So sum of the zeros. That is what, friends? Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros using direct method. Okay, first we have to do using direct method, then we have to do using formula method, then we have to verify. Why you use formula method? To verify. Okay, both the values should come equal. Which values? Sum of the zeros using direct method and sum of the zeros using formula method should be equal, and product of the zeros using direct method and product of the zeros using formula method should be equal. Now sum of the zeros is what? Alpha plus beta. That is what? Alpha plus beta. That is equal to what? That is equal to minus b by a. That is what? Formula method. But here we are not using formula method. Here we are using direct method. That is what? Alpha plus beta. Alpha is what? Alpha is minus 5 plus 2. This is equal to what? This is equal to minus 3. Okay, product of the zeros. Okay, we got what? Sum of the zeros is equal to minus 3. Product of the zeros. Product of the zeros is what? Product of the zeros is alpha into beta. Okay, alpha into beta. That is equal to what, friends? Alpha into beta is minus 5 into 2. Minus 5 into 2 is what? Minus 5 into 2 is equal to minus 10. So now we have to do what? Verification. Let us verify. So verification, let us write here. That means the evaluator will understand that you are verifying it. Okay. Now verification. So the polynomial, it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now a is what here? What we have to write? Let us write the given polynomial, what is given, let us write it down. Okay, what is given, x square plus what is it, plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, or you can write just the polynomial, not required to write equal to 0. Let us write just this one, minus 10 is minus 10, that's it. Okay, now what about a value is equal to what, a value is equal to 1, b value is equal to what friends, b value is equal to 3. As you can compare, c value is equal to what, c value is equal to minus 10, c value is equal to what, c value is equal to minus 10. Now using the formula method, if I do it, what I will get, I have to do what, sum of the zeros. How to do sum of the zeros? Sum of the zeros is what, alpha plus beta, that is equal to what, minus b by a, that is equal to what friends, minus b by a. So here minus b means what, b is what here, b is 3, that is nothing but minus b means minus 3 by a value is what, 1. So minus 3 by 1, that is equal to minus 3. So we got what here, we got sum of the zeros is minus 3, formula method, and direct method also we got minus 3. Okay, so it is verified. Now let us look at the product of the zeros. So product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta. Alpha into beta is what, c by a. Alpha into beta is what, c by a. Because why we are doing apart from NCERT, because R.S. Agarwal, R.D. Sharma, R.D. Card, from these books directly questions are being picked. Okay, directly questions are being picked. Okay, that's why it is very important to solve these questions. Just, and also even if it is not picked or whatever, your concepts will become even more strong. If you solve more questions, the more better for you. Got it? So this will become c by a. What is the value of c? C here is minus 10. Minus 10, a value is what, 1. So this will become equal to what? This will become equal to minus 10. So here what we got? Product of the zeros, here we got minus 10, and here also we got what? Minus 10. First we got the polynomial and we made it equal to 0. Then we got a quadratic equation. Then we, by splitting the middle term, we solved that quadratic equation. We got the value of x. Okay, one of the values of x we named it as alpha. Then we named it as beta. Then sum of the zeros and product of the zeros we found it using what? Direct method. Then later what we did friends, we did using verification using formula method, and we got the same values for sum of the zeros, direct method and formula method, and same values for product of the zeros, formula method and also direct method. That is the verification we did. Clear friends? I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question. Let me look at the next question. So next question is x square minus 2x minus 8. Alright. Next question is what? x square minus 2x minus 8. This is R.S. Agarwal question, x square minus 2x minus 8. So this is the question they have given, x square minus 2x minus 8. Now what I should do first step, I should equate it to 0. Same question, that is what they are asking us to find the zeros, establish the relation between zeros and coefficient, and they are asking us to what? Verify. Okay, and they are asking us to verify. So this I have to equate it to 0. Now first I should find the zeros, right? For that we will use splitting the middle term method. Here we have got what? Sum is minus 2 and product is minus 8. So what I can use friends? Let me use it as x square. Okay, x square minus 4x plus 2x. Why? Because 4 2s are minus 8. Minus 4 into 2 is what? Minus 8. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. So this I can write it as minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. Now what I can do? I should take common x into x minus 4. Alright, next what I have to do? Here 2 into x minus 4, if I take 2 common, now x minus 4 into x plus 2, that is equal to what? That is equal to 0 we got it. Now we have to equate it to 0 each of these factors. We will get x is equal to what? We will get x is equal to 4 and we will get x is equal to minus 2, this will be minus 2. So let me name this as alpha. Alpha is equal to what? 4 and beta is equal to what? Beta is equal to minus 2. So, okay, alpha beta we got. Now what we have to do? Let us use a direct method, that is sum of the zeros. Relation between zeros and coefficient. You can write the heading here, relation between zeros and coefficient. Then you can write sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta. That is the direct method. Sum of the zeros is what? 4 plus into minus is minus, 4 minus 2. I'll get it as what? Just 2. Okay. Next, product of the zeros. Next is what friends? Product of the zeros. That is what? Alpha into beta. That is what? Alpha into beta. That is 4 into minus 2. 4 into minus 2. That will be equal to what? Minus 8. 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. So we got using direct method. Now what we should do? Verification using what? Using the formula method. Got it? Using the formula method. So let us verify. Verification, let me write it. Verification. Alright. So first of all, I should write it standard polynomial, that is general polynomial, that is what? Ax square plus bx plus c, that is what? Quadratic polynomial. Then I will compare with the given question, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, what is the question they were given? X square minus 2x, x square minus 2x minus 8, x square minus 2x minus 8. Now if I compare, what I will get? I will get a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to minus 8. Okay, and c is equal to minus 8 if I compare. This is very important to write down so that you get correct values of a, b, c. Otherwise, you may go wrong while verifying. Okay, so please write down this. Even though it takes hardly 30 seconds, no problem. Just do it. Now, by formula method, sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, that is equal to what? Minus b by a. Okay, minus b by a. Minus b is what? Minus of minus 2, that is 2. A is what? 1. So that will be equal to 2. So sum of the zeros alpha plus beta, we got it as 2. What is it here? Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta, we got it as 2. That is formula method. This is direct method. Let us have a look at product of the zeros. So product of the zeros. Product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta. Although we are taking more time for just polynomial chapter, we are covering it comprehensively. You don't have to look anywhere or any book. Okay, just by following these videos, you will be able to solve all the questions given in polynomials in your examination. That much confident you will be when it comes to polynomial chapter at the end of this chapter. By completing all the previous year questions, case study based questions, okay, you will be able to solve any question on polynomials. Take it from me. Same way we will be doing it for all the other chapters. So please follow the playlist to get quality content and also learn lot of concept for your CBSE exams, upcoming board exams. So this product of the zeros, that is alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to what? Alpha beta is equal to c by a. What is the value of c here? C here is minus 8. Okay, minus 8 by 1, that will be equal to what? Minus 8 itself. So what we got here? Product of the zero is minus 8. Here also we got it as minus 8. So sum of the zeros and product of the zeros are verified. Got it? Now let us solve the next question, friends. Without wasting much time, let us solve the next question. Next question is x square plus 7x plus 12. Okay, so next question is what? Next question is x square plus 7x plus 12. This third question, x square plus 7x plus 12. Okay, first step, what we have to do? One thing you have to understand that for each chapter when we are solving so many questions, you will not get any other platform where they are solving so many questions for each chapter. They may do just reference book, or they may not do reference book, or they may do just NCERT. But we are doing NCERT also reference books also, and also case study based question also. Not just for mathematics, even it is the same for physics, chemistry, botany and zoology also. Got it? Now x square plus 7x plus 12. So first step, what I should do? I should equate it to 0. Right? Now what I should do? I should solve this quadratic equation. That is, I have to find the zeros of this quadratic equation. So what I should do? 7x this here and product is 12. So that is nothing but what? 4 3s are 12. So that is, I can write it as x square plus 3x plus 4x plus 12. Okay, plus 4x plus 12 is equal to 0. Now what I should do? I should take x common, x into x plus 3 plus 4 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now what I should do? X plus 3 into x plus 4 will be equal to 0. Now x will be equal to minus 3. If I equate it to 0, x will be equal to minus 4. So one of the zeros is alpha, I will write it as minus 3, and beta I will write it as minus 4. Anything you can take. If you take either this as alpha or this as beta, no problem. But let me take the first value what I got as alpha, and beta will be this value. Now relation between zeros and coefficients, let us use the direct method. That is what? Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta, that is what? Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta, that is minus 3 minus 4. Okay, minus 3 plus minus 4 is minus 4 itself, that is plus into minus is minus. So minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. Got it? Please be careful while calculating, don't do mistake. Okay, next is product of zeros. Product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta. Product of the 0 is alpha into beta. Directly multiply this, that is what? Minus 3 into minus 4. If I multiply, what is that? 3 4s are 12. Minus into minus is 12. Okay, minus into minus is not 12, sorry, minus into minus is plus. Got it? So this will be plus 12. Now what I have to do? Let me write it here. So this is done for us. Now what we have to do? We have to verify. Okay, we have to verify using what? Formula method. Is it the same or not? Whether it is sum of the zeros and product of the zeros are matching with the formula method or not, we have to verify. So for verification, let us write verification and let us write the standard representation of the polynomial, that is quadratic polynomial is what? Ax square plus bx plus c. And what is the question that they have given? X square plus 7x, x square plus 7x plus 12, x square plus 7x plus 12. Now I have to compare these two polynomials and find out what is the value of a, what is the value of b, and what is the value of c. This is very important to do it. Okay, otherwise you may go wrong while taking a, b, c. So please write this down. This step is very important. So a is equal to what? A is equal to 1. Nothing is there means 1, and b is equal to what? 7, and c is equal to 12. Okay. Now let us use the formula method and find sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to what? Is equal to what, friends? Is equal to minus b by a. Okay, minus b by a. Look at here. Minus b is what? B is what? 7. Minus b is 7. This is 7 by 1. That is minus 7 by 1. That is equal to what? That is nothing but equal to minus 7 itself. So here sum of the zeros is minus 7, direct method, and sum of the zeros using the formula method, that is minus b by a, that is also minus 7. So it is verified. Let us verify the product of the zeros using formula method. So product of the zeros. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta, that is what? That is given by c by a. Okay, that is given by c by a. Now what we have to do? C is what? What is the value of c here? 12. What is the value of a? That is 1. So that will be equal to what? Just 12 itself. Now what we got here? Product of the zeros here, by direct method it is 12, by formula method also it is 12. So it is verified, completely it is verified. Like this, stepwise if you solve the question, complete marks will be given to you. Okay, complete marks you will get for these questions. Clear? 3 marks or 4 marks or 2 marks, whatever the distribution of questions may be, don't worry. Okay, just you do these steps, no matter the marks. Clear? Done. Let us move to the next question, friends. Let me have a look at the next question. 2x square minus x minus 6. 2x square minus x minus 6. Fourth question, right? 2x square minus x minus 6. Okay, this is the question they were given, 2x square minus x minus 6. So first step, what I should do, friends? First step, I have to equate it to 0. First step is what? I have to equate it to 0. Then what I should do? I should solve this quadratic equation by splitting the middle term. Then I will get the value of two values of x, that I will name it as alpha and beta. So 2x square minus x minus 6. So product is what? Product is coming as minus 12 and sum is coming as minus x. So I can write it as what? Splitting the middle term. You have learnt in class 9th itself. So that is why each and every class is very important, especially when it comes to mathematics. Each and every topic is interconnected, especially from your high school 8th, 9th, 10th, that will be interconnected to your intermediate also. So please do the foundation real well. Please attend the classes or join our foundation classes. It's very important. Got it? 2x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. I can take common here, 2x I can take common. This becomes what? X minus 2. Okay, x minus 2 plus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So this will be what? X minus 2 into 2x plus 3. This is equal to 0. So what I'll get? I'll get x is equal to 2 and I'll get x is equal to 2x is equal to minus 3. That implies what? X is equal to minus 3 by 2. This is another value I got. Okay. So this one thing. So alpha is equal to what, friends? Alpha is equal to 2. What is beta? Beta is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, alpha is equal to 2 and beta is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now what we should do? Relation between zeros and coefficients we have to find out. So what I should do? Sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. That is what? Alpha plus beta. That is what, friends? We have 2 plus minus of 3 by 2. Plus into minus is minus. Minus 3 by 2. That is LCM is 2 itself. So this will become 2, 1 2s are 2 2s are 4 minus 3, that will be equal to what, friends? That will be equal to 1 by 2. we will get equal to 1 by 2. Okay, this is sum of the zeros. What about product of the zeros? What about product of the zeros, friends? So product of the zeros. Product of the zeros is what? Alpha beta. That is equal to what? 2 into minus 3 by 2. So here what it happens? So 2 cancels. I'll get equal to minus 3. I'll get equal to minus 3. This is what I got. Now product of the zeros, I got it as minus 3. Done. Now this is done using what? Direct method. Now we have to do what? Verification. So they have also asked us to verify. So we have to do what? Verification. So verification, right? So when it comes to verification, first what I told, we have to write the standard form and then compare it with our equation and then find out what? A value, B value and C value, then use the formula method so that we don't go wrong. So what is our standard form? That is ax square plus bx plus c, correct? Ax square plus bx plus c. Then here what is the question they have given? 2x square minus x minus 6. 2x square minus x minus 6. So here a is equal to what? A is equal to 2 and b is equal to what? B is equal to minus 1 and c is equal to what? Minus 6 and c is equal to what? Minus 6. Got it? Now I have to do what? Formula method. Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. That is alpha plus beta. That is equal to what? That is equal to minus b by a. Okay, b is equal to what? Minus 1. Minus into minus is plus 1. A is what? 2. So that we got it as what? 1 by 2. So sum of the zeros, what we got here? A 1 by 2. That is minus b by a, we got it as 1 by 2. Here what we got? Sum of the zeros, direct method, we got it as 1 by 2. So it is verified. So let us verify product of the zeros. Now have a look at it. Product of the zeros. Please focus. Product of the zeros. So product of the zeros, alpha into beta, that is equal to what, friends? That is equal to what? That is equal to c by a, right? That is equal to c by a. What is c here? C here is minus 6. What about a? A is 2. So minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. So product of the zeros, we got it as formula method minus 3 and direct method we got it as minus 3. Same values, that is minus 3 here and minus 3 there also. So we have verified it. Got it? So we have verified it completely. Sum of the zeros and product of the zeros is verified by direct method and we verified it using the formula method, that is minus b by a for sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, it is c by a. Okay, I am repeating again and again so that these formulas, these things get ingrained in your mind. Clear? Let us go to the next question. The next question is, that is question number 5, right? Question number 5. So that is 4x square minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. 4x square minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is the question they have given. 4x square minus 4x minus 3. Alright, 4x square minus 4x minus 3. First thing what I should do, they have given minus 3, that's all they have given. I made it equal to 0, first step. Next we have to do splitting the middle term and find the zeros. That what I have to do here, 4x square minus 4 3s are 12 and sum is given as what? Sum is given as 4 3s are 12, okay, and sum is given as minus 4. So 4 3s are 12 and sum is given as minus 4. So what I should do? So I can write it as what? 6x square, sorry, this is 4x square minus 6x, okay, or first let me write it as 4x square, okay, 4x square plus 2x minus 6x minus 3 is equal to 0. So see here 6 2s are minus 12, okay, minus 6 into 2 is minus 12 and sum is minus 4. Now what I can do, I can take 2x common. 2x if I take common, what I will get? Here I will get 2x plus 1 minus, if I take here what I should take common, if I take 3 common I will get it as 2x, what is that I get? If I take 3 common, minus 3 common, 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. This question is important because it is little tricky, okay, important. Now what I should do? 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now I have 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies 2x is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. Okay. So alpha will be equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. Okay. We got alpha is equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. Next what we have? 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. This implies what? 2x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, x is equal to 3 by 2. So alpha we got it as this one, and beta will be what? Beta will be equal to 3 by 2. Beta will be equal to 3 by 2. Now we have to find the relation between zeros and coefficient. Then what we have to do, friends? Then we have to verify. So to find the relation between zeros and coefficient, what is that we have? Sum of the zeros. Direct method. Sum of the zeros, that is what? Alpha plus beta. Alpha is what here? Alpha is minus 1 by 2. Beta is what here? 3 by 2. So this will become what, friends? Minus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. LCM is 2 itself. So minus 1 plus 3. That is equal to what? 2 by 2. So that will be equal to 1. So that will be equal to 1. Okay. Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta, we got it as 1 itself. Now product of the zeros. Product of the zeros. That is alpha into beta. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta. Okay. Alpha into beta, we should take it as what? That is directly we have to multiply. That is minus 1 by 2 into 3 by 2, that is nothing but equal to minus 3 by 4, because 2 2s are 4. Okay, this is what we got by direct method. Now let us verify. Okay, verification. So verification. Okay, in verification, what we have to do? We have to take, what is the thing that we have to do? First we have to take the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, ax square plus bx plus c. So what is the question that they have given? Let us write it. That is 4x square minus 4x minus 3. Okay, let us compare this and we will get the value of a, b and c. Here a is equal to what we will get? A is equal to 4. What is the value of b? B is equal to minus 4. B is equal to minus 4. And what is the value of c? C is equal to minus 3. Okay, c is equal to minus 3. Okay, now using the formula method, let us find sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, and let us verify whether they are equal to the direct method. Okay, sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is what? Alpha plus beta. That is equal to what, friends? That is equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a. Minus b means b is 4. Minus into minus will become plus. 4 by a is 4. Okay, 4 by 4 is nothing but equal to 1. So sum of the zeros, here it is 1. Formula method, and direct method also it is 1. So it is verified. Got it? Now product of the zeros. Alpha into beta. Product of the zero is alpha into beta. That is what, friends? That is c by a. C is what? Minus 3. A is what? 4. So what we have here? Product of the zero is minus 3 by 4. What we have here? Is it different? It is same. Minus 3 by 4 only. So completely we have verified this also. Sum of the zeros, direct method it is 1, and formula method it is 1. Product of the zeros, direct method is minus 3 by 4, and by formula method it is minus 3 by 4. Okay, got it? So we have verified and we have got this question. Okay, so in the next class we will be continuing with remaining questions also when it comes to R.S. Agarwal. But one more thing, I'd like to give you a homework, okay, from R.S. Agarwal itself, which you have to solve by yourself, which I will be solving in the next class. Okay, what is the question? 5x square. The question is homework question. 5x square minus 4 minus 8x. Okay, please observe the question carefully. What I have given? 5x square minus 4 minus 8x. What you have to do? Find the zeros of the equation, okay, and find the relation between zeros and coefficients of the equation, and verify, and also verify. Okay, and also verify. First what you will do? You will equate it to 0, and by splitting the middle term you will find what? The values of x. Two values of x you will get, because it is x square, that is quadratic. Quadratic means which the degree is 2, you will get two values of x. So that you will name it as what? One of the zeros will name it as alpha, and another zero, another value of x, that you will name it as beta. Then what you will do? Relation between zeros and coefficients, what you will do, friends? Direct method, sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta you will find. Product of the zeros, alpha and beta. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta you will do. Okay, and then what you will do? Verification. First thing what you have to do? Verification. Down, directly jump to formula. First write down what? You have to write down the standard form, that is what? Ax square plus bx plus c, and write down this equation. If you write down this equation, you will get the value of a, b, c. Here a is equal to what? 5, b is equal to what? Minus 4, c is equal to what? minus 8. Okay, then what you will do? Then you will use formula method to find sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a. You will find the value, and product of the zeros is what? Alpha into beta, that is equal to what, friends? That is equal to c by a. So while doing this, sum of the zeros by direct method, sum of the zeros by formula method, that is minus b by a, it should come as equal, and product of the zeros by direct method and product of the zeros by formula method, that is equal to c by a, should come as equal. If it is coming equal, then you can say that it is completely verified and it is completely correct. Got it, friends? This is how you have to solve these questions. Okay, got it? So I'll wind up now. Let's meet in tomorrow's session. Okay, please keep practicing. Okay, like this, additional content, additional very good content will be bringing you, so that you will be comprehensively preparing for your mathematics board exams. Clear, friends? Thank you. Take care.